Oh shit, I can hear myself. Oh good. Alright. Alright. See what we got today. Van Balian. More Van Balian. More Arrested. SovCits. Van Balian. Alright, let's make it happen.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This one has already been covered by a few channels already.
I don't think that's exactly what he looks like.
But seeing as I've been following Adam for the last 3 years and covered nearly every one of his traffic stops, I simply had to take a look at this one. So yeah, Adam has been stopped, ticketed, arrested, and had his car towed so many times now that I've lost count. I once made a compilation video where he was stopped 5 times in the space of just 1 month, and that was about 18 months ago. And they were just the stops he recorded. There could have been even more. So it doesn't surprise me in the least that he is still pulling this sovereign citizen nonsense after all these years. He is definitely in a league of his own for his commitment to his beliefs. Right, let's get into the video.
Because you don't have a license plate, and I don't see a temp tag.
But can I know why I need one?
This is the fucking guy. I already watched a video about him before. He had much shorter hair, and I think he had like a lip ring or a nose ring or something. This guy's a fucking moron.
By whom? Well, can you tell me who the state of Oregon is?
I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, I do have the right. I do have the right to use the highways and byways, right?
You do? Do you have a valid license?
License to do what?
To drive.
Oh well, yeah. I'm not driving.
You are driving. I saw you driving.
No, I'm traveling. I'm not engaged in any commercial activity.
I don't understand. You can be driving and not engaging in commercial activity. It could be for personal business.
It's not a business at all.
I understand that.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you why I'm stopping you.
Oh,
No license plate and no temp permit, right? So that's why I'm stopping you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you for your license, registration, proof of insurance.
And I respectfully decline. I don't know why you would be needing that, considering.
I need to make sure that you can drive on the highway.
This is how you go to jail.
But I'm not driving.
Mm-hmm.
You were driving at the time.
Well,
At the
like, okay,
time
what
that I saw
leads? I mean, I don't really don't want to be rude or disrespectful. I'm just
That's bullshit. You're intentionally being rude and disrespectful.
I'm trying to understand why you would need a license to do something I have the right to do.
Well, it's a privilege, right?
Well, no, absolutely. Driving is a privilege. Absolutely, I agree with there. Okay, I agree.
Come on, Adam. You've been told the difference between driving and travelling numerous times over the years by me and my subscribers. So why would you continue to repeat the same script on every traffic stop when you know it isn't true and doesn't work? You know there's a saying out there about doing the same thing over and over again.
Called insanity.
So you don't want to give me that?
Well, I mean, I don't have one because I don't drive.
But you were driving when I saw you.
No, miss,
I don't want to argue about whether or not you were driving, right?
right. No, I don't either. I want to help as much as I can. Yeah.
Fucking liar.
I want to help as much as I can.
Operating a motor vehicle is not a right. The doctrine of the right to travel actually encompasses three separate rights. The first is the right of a citizen to move freely between states. The second, expressly addressed by the first sentence of Article 4, provides a citizen of one state who is temporarily visiting another state the privileges and immunities of a citizen of the latter state. The third is the right of a new arrival to a state who establishes citizenship in that state to enjoy the same rights and benefits as the other state citizens. How you get driving without a license out of this, I do not know.
Can I get sorry, your name and badge number?
Officer,
Well, why would you think that I don't have the right to use my property?
so I'm not disputing that, right? I
Okay.
am conducting a traffic stop. I
Okay.
pulled you over because you don't have a license plate or a temporary permit.
Oh,
Certainly.
okay.
Okay. Now I need to make sure that you have the proper documentation to operate a vehicle on a public highway.
And I heard what you said, but I'm confused as far as
No
you
shit,
keep
you're
saying
confused.
I'm operating a vehicle on the
You
highways.
were operating a vehicle at the
Mhm.
time I stopped you. Okay.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I don't understand what makes you think I'm engaged in commercial activity.
At no
She
point
didn't
did I
say
I
that.
think you're engaged in commercial activity.
Okay, so why the inquiry?
Why what?
Why the inquiry then?
Come on, Adam. Playing dumb hasn't worked for you in the past, and it won't work for you now. Your not engaged in commercial activity argument may sometimes persuade a police officer to let you go, but it will never work on a judge, nor has it ever worked in the history of the United States, or anywhere else for that matter. Why would commercial driving licenses exist if that was the case? Plus, lawyers would be all over it if your claims had any weight to them.
There's no inquiry into any commercial anything. All I need is your license, registration, proof of insurance. Is there something you don't want to tell me?
I use the name Adams, from time to time. I've been known to use the name Adam.
Okay. Adams, is there a reason you don't want to give me your information?
Do you suspect me of a crime?
No, I'm pulling you over for a traffic stop. That's not a crime, it's a violation.
Okay. I think.
Okay?
I
So
think.
can I please get some identification? Otherwise,
Will I be in trouble if I decline?
Yes.
You will be detained for the purposes of me trying to identify you. And that is so I can give you a citation.
A citation for what?
Well,
Jesus
you're not
Christ.
proving that you have valid driving privileges. You're not providing me proof of insurance, which is required for operating a vehicle upon a public highway, and registration, which has to be in the vehicle at all times.
Wait, doesn't he have all of this stuff? Isn't that determined in the last video that I watched of him? That he has registration, proof of insurance, and a driver's license. He just doesn't... He just thinks this is fun or something, or likes posting the videos on YouTube.
Now with that said, I'm not committing a crime yet.
Yet?
Yet.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't suspect me of a crime yet.
Yet.
Did I?
That's what I'm saying. I'm clarifying. You don't suspect me of a crime right now.
No, this is a violation.
Okay.
I pulled you over for a traffic violation.
Unless I'm being arrested for something, I would like to remain private.
This tactic has worked for him in the past, though it was during the height of the pandemic when the courts were closed, so they weren't really taking people to jail unless it was absolutely necessary. They just gave him a bunch of citations each time they stopped him. But that was then, and this is now.
Okay, so, like I said, if you choose to do so, you will be detained so that I can identify you for the purposes of issuing you a citation.
But see, I don't understand the citation. If I haven't committed a crime, who is charging me?
Hey, 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Adams, can you please just give me something?
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand before I give you something that I have the right to remain.
God damn it.
What do you call it? Private.
Okay.
Right? No. Sorry. Excuse me.
So.
I mean, I don't want to get violent. I don't want you guys to get violent at all. I'm trying to prevent this. You guys are supposed to de-escalate.
Absolutely.
Right. And unless I've committed a crime, I don't believe, unless you can show me the law that requires me to prove something to you.
Oh my god. You literally sign a piece of paper. You sign a piece of paper when you get your driver's license that says that you will surrender your driver's license, your state-issued driver's license, when asked to by a police officer at a traffic stop. So you've already agreed to it.
Without suspecting me of a crime, I'd like to decline and remain private. I'd really like my privacy.
You forfeited your right to privacy when you got behind the wheel of your vehicle.
And you don't give a shit about privacy because you post this shit on YouTube all the time. So it's not about privacy.
Illegally. And here's the law you were asking for, even though it hasn't made a blind bit of difference in the past when we presented it to you. Oregon Revised Statute 807570, failure to carry and present. The same charge this SovCit is now facing. It didn't work for him, and although this tactic has worked for you in the past, because the cops knew who you were, it doesn't mean it will work today.
And that's really all. I'm a peaceful person. I don't want to get into...
Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I've been following you for years, and I've seen you arrested about 3 times over the last 3 or 4 years. And those are just the ones you recorded. I seem to remember you skipping court dates and warrant arrests, and even an armed standoff at one point. So your not to my knowledge claim is not going to fly.
Because just from our brief conversation and our interaction, it's very odd.
Is it?
It is.
Yes.
What's odd about it? Did I like my privacy?
That you're not identifying yourself.
Okay, can I get your name and wait, and your home address?
I'm not asking for your
They're
home
not asking for your home address, you
But it
dumbass.
would be on an ID, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Okay, can I have your identification?
No, you're not stopping me for anything. Are you a peace officer?
Are you aware that it's the United States Code that if you're requesting something from me,
I don't think the Socratic method's gonna work here, dude.
that I can get the information that you're requesting from me from you? We can exchange information.
This is not a request for exchange of information. This is me asking you for your information. Okay, I am acting as a peace officer of the law.
Here's the deal. We gotta identify who you are from driving. You could go on with your...
Can I ask
Holy
why?
shit.
You're gonna go
What is
on with your
happening?
thing. We're not gonna go in this roundabout. Sounds like there's been 3 officers here already dealing with you about this. Okay.
I'm
the
trying to figure
audio.
out why.
For your violation. We're just gonna
What
figure out-
violation is that?
So we're not gonna go around.
Did
and
I
around.
commit a crime?
Violation. You're gonna identify yourself first.
Is that a misdemeanor or a
violation?
Oh
Or
wait,
is it a-
I need
is it a misdemeanor
15
or a felony?
SMG
You
kills.
could turn this into whatever you want to do.
I'm not trying to turn it in. I just
You
like.
gotta step out and identify yourself. If you fight us, it's gonna be a problem.
I don't want to fight. If you guys are going to
I
take,
don't either.
if you guys are going to take me unlawfully,
We just want to know.
I'm not going to put
not
up any sort of
unlawful.
Say
fight.
you're gonna identify yourself. So step on out and identify yourself.
I'd like to remain silent from here. If you guys are, if you're asking me to do something, I'd like to decline.
We're gonna ask you to step out of the car. We're gonna tell you to step out of the car. We're gonna identify. Can you identify yourself from there? You can address me as Adam.
Oh my god, this audio is killing me.
I'll respond to that.
That's not what they are asking for, and you know it. Telling them your first name is not identifying yourself.
If you can articulate the crime that you suspect me of.
We're not putting Adam on a citation. We're gonna put your name and date of birth on it.
My name? How do you know my like how?
I don't know.
What is my name?
Going around?
Do I have a name? Do I have? I know the name that I am authorized to use.
And around almost.
Because you guys are demanding something that I have the right to stay private with. Huh?
I don't care if you don't have a driver's license.
Then why is this an issue?
Because it's a violation. You still get a citation. We identify.
You guys are going to allege that I'm driving.
You are driving.
And
everything's recorded, man. It's fine.
Absolutely, it's recorded. I'm recording right here. You guys are going to
saying you weren't driving.
What makes you think I was driving?
They saw you.
Do you know the law?
They pulled you over.
Do you know the law?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know?
Identify yourself. Do you force our way to identify you?
Do you know?
It's your decision.
Hey, I want to cooperate any way I can.
No, you don't.
But I'm trying to ask questions to know whether I'm just trying to know whether I'm obligated to or not. And so far,
they've told you like 15 times that yes, you are obligated to identify yourself. Fuck.
I don't believe I'm obligated.
Yes.
Then you're going to take me. You're going to use violence.
No, I never said that. Not against you.
Well, I'd like to remain in my property.
No, we'll take you out of there.
By force?
It's up to you.
By force?
If we have to.
They have to.
That's your choice. That's your choice. I'm not making any choice. If it was my choice, Mr. Rivera, I'd be traveling down the road freely again because I've broken no law. Excuse me?
You said you weren't driving.
I said traveling down the road again.
You were driving.
Can you show me why you think that?
This officer doesn't need to show you anything. It's up to you to know the laws of the state you are in. They only enforce the law, they don't debate it. That's what traffic court is for. You'd know this if you didn't continue to skip court dates.
Do you have a GVWR or something, gross vehicle weight?
Okay, you make the decision. We're going to pull you out of there.
If I'm not making any decision, I'd like to remain in my property. I would like to do that. If you guys can articulate a crime, just give us your name and we'll go in there and then here's your citation, you go on your way. Do I have the right to remain private?
You are going to identify yourself for the citation, for the violation. Or then it's failure to carry or present, then you can go to jail. And then we identify who you are through fingerprints once you go to jail. So it's up to you. I'll let you make that decision here shortly.
I'm going to let you make the decision whether you're going to violate my rights or not. So I'm going to remain silent from here on out. You know the law. You know the law. You know the law.
Absolutely.
Well,
you're going to go to jail.
Statutes and codes aren't law. So yes, he knows the law far better than you.
Okay.
So why are we not working together?
Because I choose not to work with you. I will not fight you in any way, shape, or form. Let's get that clear.
What the fuck?
I don't want to either.
Okay, I will not fight you, but you're going to make the decision whether you want to violate me or not.
Identify who you are.
If I've broken the law,
violation. Oh,
wait. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Is that a felony? Excuse me. Is it felony or a misdemeanor? I mean, this is your choice, guys.
Yep.
Can I get your name too, please? No? Are you refusing to identify? You're trying to impede me. You're trying to scare me. You're all armed. I'm not. If I felt safe getting out and letting you pat me down and search, I'd do that, but I don't feel safe doing that. What leads you to believe I'm operating?
They saw you do it.
Do you know the definitions?
Yes.
You won't answer because you know what the definition is. But if you tell me your definition of it, you're going to be culpable.
No, they're just not engaging in your pseudo-legal nonsense arguments. Look, this is for any SovCit out there listening. The state gets to define definitions, not you.
I mean, you're already culpable in anything you do because I haven't broken any law.
You have. You violated traffic laws. By the Webster's definition, that's a crime, a violation of a law. I know they don't define it. I know the Supreme Court doesn't define traffic violations as crimes, but by the Webster definition of the word crime, it's a violation of the law. And he's violated traffic laws.
Okay. I'm gonna have an officer on that side over there.
Why? I'd like to know why. Have I committed a crime?
I've told you 3 times. The violation, registration,
Okay.
no good. We don't know who's parking.
You know it ain't stolen.
I don't know.
Do you have a can you show me a report that you guys are looking for this?
I'm gonna let you know
It's not how that works.
what we're gonna do since you're on camera. I'm gonna ask you one more time to identify.
You are threatening me. You are threatening me.
You're gonna interrupt me. I'm gonna talk over.
Because I know you're gonna threaten me.
Officer on that side. Okay? I'm gonna be on this side. Alright? You don't want to identify yourself.
That's how you get your windows broke.
I don't want to fight. So this
If you guys suspect me of a crime,
this is what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna hit that window with a window fight.
I prefer not to.
We're gonna have every option come out.
No, you have every option to violate me.
Alright, so we're gonna hit that window. Alright?
Break my windows, and I'm not gonna be happy. You guys,
I mean,
you guys will be liable for
You
it.
don't want to take out this window.
That's not
Nah.
how this works. You've been given every opportunity now to comply. So anything that happens from this moment forward is all on you.
We're gonna cut this. We're gonna try to
Cut my fucking safety strap, dude, and you're gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna fight you at all. But I don't want to be fucking no.
You have every right
Hey,
to do what you
you are fucking threatening me.
Okay.
I will get out if you guys are gonna use violence.
I'm letting you know what's going
Are
on.
you gonna use violence if I don't get out?
I gave you the whole rundown.
Or are you going to use violence if I don't get out?
Yes, we will.
They just told you.
You're threatening me that if I don't identify myself, if I don't give up my rights, you're gonna violate me.
Yes, we will.
Why is he so sweaty all of a sudden?
Okay, thank you. That's a fucking threat. I'm getting out. I don't want violence. They're right
Fucking
fucking
pussy.
here. I don't want to lose my
Fucking pussy.
shit. You guys are threatening me. Let this, for the record, I'm being threatened to get out of my
This isn't the record.
property. I am being threatened. They're going to use fucking violence if I do not get out. Hold on. I see you're going to fuck me over if I don't comply with your unlawful orders. Okay? Thank you. I'm putting this down. I'm getting out because I'm being threatened. You're threatening me, correct? You're threatening me? Or are you threatening me? I need to know this. I don't want to.
If you're gonna fight us, you're gonna have to.
I am trying to know if you are going to. If you are threatening me, I will get out. Okay? I'm
Just
getting
get out,
If you are
dude.
threatening
God
me.
damn. Stop being a
Are
little
you threatening
bitch.
me? I need to know this. I need to know this, guys. I need to know this. My hands are right here. Check it out. My hands are right here. If you are threatening me, are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? I want to know. I want to know if I need to get out.
You
I
do
don't
need
want
to
to use
get out.
violence. I don't want to use violence. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening? Only if you're threatening me. I don't want to get out unless you're threatening me. Unless you're threatening me. Okay, you're threatening me then. You're threatening
your
me?
shit broke.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Break it.
So as you can
Fucking break it.
see, up to this point, they've given him ample opportunity to step out of his vehicle.
Oh, I
but
hope they
his
break it.
narcissism makes it impossible for him to comply. So they end up having to break his window to remove him
Yes.
from the vehicle.
Fuck yeah.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Okay, okay. Fuck me, okay, okay. Okay. Fuck me, goddamn. It's off. No, got it. No, got it. Stop. Fuck, goddamn, fuck. You motherfucker, oh my god. Holy shit.
That feels good.
Fuck you, get off my fucking head! You fucking asshole, get off my fucking head, you piece of shit!
I need to. If the audio wasn't so bad, I would use that for an alert tone.
I haven't done anything! What did I do? What did I do?
Hang on. Is it here? Yeah, right there.
haven't done anything. What did I do?
Holy shit.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh, you fucking piece of shit. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, fuck out. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. What did I do? Why the heck?
And off he went to jail. Again.
Awesome.
But I am sure we haven't seen the last of him. After 3 years, he is definitely in this for the long haul, so I will of course be keeping an eye on this channel for updates and new videos. Right, thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy my work, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you would like to support me further and get early access to my videos, then please consider supporting me on Patreon.
Everyone should support Van Valiant. Do it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are back in North Carolina, but for real this time. I mixed up North Carolina with West Virginia in one of my recent videos, but this time I double checked and yes, it's definitely North Carolina.
How did you do that?
Anyway, on to the video. Today we are taking a look at a new channel called Stopping Corruption, all lowercase, and he posted a video called Travelling Not Driving, in which he was stopped for doing 71 in a 55. And of course he doesn't think there's anything wrong with this because he believes speeding isn't a crime. But he's up against a no-nonsense state trooper who isn't interested in debating law at the side of the road. And he lets him know this. Let's get into the video.
Hello.
Video.
Good evening.
I'm Trooper Vaughn, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol.
Yes, sir.
You know I might be stopping you right now?
No, sir.
You know what the speed limit is on this roadway?
Yes, sir.
Which would be 55, correct?
Yes, sir.
You know how fast you're actually going?
No, sir.
71 miles an hour. Is there any reading for your speed?
The world is doing
Oh no.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Is there any reason for your speed this evening, sir?
No, I wasn't aware I was speeding. I'm sorry.
Do you have
Okay,
your license,
there we go.
registration on you, please?
I do not.
I'm sorry?
I do not. In the state of North Carolina, I do not need a driver's license to drive. I'm traveling.
Incorrect.
I am traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
In the state of North Carolina, it is state law if you're on a state-maintained roadway that you're required by state law to possess a valid driver's license, and upon legal
If
request
I
by
was,
sworn law enforcement officer, which what I am.
if I was driving under commerce, I'm
Nope.
not operating
Okay.
under a company that I'm getting paid for.
Doesn't matter.
Somebody's been reading Black's Law Dictionary. Don't you think defence lawyers would be all over this I'm not operating in commerce argument if there was any merit to it? But if it was true, then why do commercial driving licenses exist?
Alright, so I'm gonna have you listen to me for a second.
Yes, sir.
Because I've asked you for your license now.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm telling you to give me your license.
Okay.
This next step after that will be to forcibly remove you from your vehicle
Okay. Under what grounds?
Dang it.
because you are in violation of state law.
Okay.
I'm a state law enforcement officer
I understand.
enforcing state law.
I understand.
So this can go one of two ways.
Okay.
You can either provide me with your identification.
I don't have it. I can give you my name, but I don't have my
That'll be
my
sufficient.
license.
Do you have a valid driver's license in the state of North Carolina?
I do.
You do. Do you know that your driver's license number?
I don't.
Is there any reason why you're not carrying it with you?
Now I was traveling from point A to point B.
I understand that.
Which
But
requires a
again,
driver's
there's
license.
just- There's a speed limit.
Well, under Black Law Dictionary, it clearly states I have to have a driver's license if I was working under commerce.
And do North Carolina use Black's Law Dictionary for their definition of driver? The answer is no. So if they don't use it, neither should you.
You feel?
Gotta be
I'm
15 by
I'm
now,
traveling
right?
From point A to point B.
I can understand that. I'm sympathetic towards you with that. However, this would not be the place to argue that, okay? The place to
That's
argue
fine.
would be in a courtroom.
Okay.
So, if you would, I need you to provide me with your full name, your date of birth.
Under my Fourth Amendment, right? I would prefer not to give out any information.
Okay.
If
Fourth
I'm not
Amendment.
lawfully arrested.
That
The Fourth Amendment doesn't apply
Search
to
and
this
seizure.
situation. If you are operating a motor vehicle and are stopped by a police officer you are required to produce your driver's name, license
God.
identification upon request. North Carolina General Statutes 2090, failure to do so is punished as a Class 2 misdemeanor, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 60 days in jail. Additionally, in some cases, if you do not produce identification, you may be charged with resisting an officer, which is a Class 2 misdemeanor, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 60 days in jail. So, it's your call.
That I've already asked you once. I'm now telling you, and I told you what.
I mean, did I commit a criminal offense?
Actually, yes.
Did I hurt anybody? Did I injure anybody?
You've committed a criminal offense. Yes, it's actually a misdemeanor in the state of North Carolina speed that you're traveling at.
At 71 in a 65?
Actually, speed alone right now.
It's reckless.
In a 65? I mean,
55.
I'm sorry, it's 55. Am I right? This is 55?
Well, in North Carolina, if you are charged for any speeding greater than 15 miles per hour over the posted speed limit of more than 55 miles an hour, then you may be charged with reckless driving. You were doing 71 in a 55, so I would tread carefully here instead of being combative.
So right now, you're putting me in jeopardy by standing on the shoulder right now on the roadway. I don't really.
Okay, you can come on this side.
I understand that.
You can come on. I will move in there. I want you to feel safe.
The longer we stand out here, the longer I stand out here, the greater risk.
I'm just doing everything by the law.
I understand that.
No, you're
And
not.
the law states by the Black Law Dictionary,
Nice, polite.
and I appreciate that, and I understand that.
But I will, and I'm going to make this enforcement action.
Okay.
If you don't allow me to do that, you will be placed.
I'm not stopping you from doing
I
anything.
will take you out of this vehicle.
I'm
You
not
are,
stopping you
though.
from doing anything. You got the plates, you can write the car ticket. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. All thing I'm doing is quoting the law.
Still don't
You're
think he
not
knows
giving
how
your
it works.
details. This is stopping him from performing his lawful duties. And the only thing you've quoted is Black's Law Dictionary, which is not law.
Okay. All right. So are you going to provide me with the information or not? I just need a yes or no. Before you answer that, I'm going to let you know. If you tell me no, that's fine. You are well within your rights to say no there.
He's gonna
But
arrest
there's
you.
repercussions
There
though,
are
right?
repercussions.
So then there's but then I don't have a right.
just wanna
But then
make
my
sure-
rights
No,
are,
you
but then
do.
my rights are taken away.
I just want to make sure you're fully aware of your consequences of your action. Okay, so as long as you're fully aware of that and you make your choice, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
I just want to do everything by the law.
I just
By the law, I want to do
Yeah.
everything.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it because I don't want to agree to having business with your organization, your corporation. I don't want business with you. You feel me? I'm traveling freely from point A to point
You
B.
have the right. You absolutely have the right.
I'm not working under any employment right now.
I understand. You have absolutely every single right to travel
Yes, sir.
without a driver's license,
Okay, so what's the problem?
i.e., you can walk.
So you heard what the trooper said there. If not, I'll play it again, and then I'll show you how this guy twisted those words.
You have absolutely every single right to travel
Yes, sir.
without a driver's license,
Okay, so what's the problem?
i.e., you can walk.
And just look at how that statement was twisted. Cop caught saying it is not illegal to drive without a license. That's not what the trooper said, and you know it.
No, I'm not gonna walk. This is my personal property right here.
I understand.
Why would I have to walk for a ticket?
Hold on.
For a civil ticket?
This is a state-maintained highway.
Okay, that I pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Back tax.
That you pay for, and all the other taxpayers pay for. And all of the other taxpayers have gotten together and voted for legislators who made these laws that state you're required to have a state mandated or a state issued driver's license to drive on those public roads that all the taxpayers pay for. And so you're basically telling those people, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. I'm going to do what I want.
Right, right. So why do I need to walk? Because I don't want to present my ID.
State law.
This is one of those few people where I actually believe he has no clue why he can't do what he's doing. I honestly believe he doesn't know that he can't drive without a license.
Have a speed limit.
Do you have a supervisor?
Because
Do you have a
you regard
supervisor?
the safety of others.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
I mean,
Maybe he might know what I'm talking about.
gonna get arrested.
Yeah, because as we all know, supervisors always arrive on the scene to ask their subordinates to stop doing the job they were trained to do.
Right
I mean, you can write a ticket. I'm not stopping you
No,
from
now
doing
you're
your job.
fixing to get arrested.
I'm
Yes,
the
sir.
only highway patrolman right now,
Hey,
and
we got. All right, can you call the sheriff deputy, supervisor?
they aren't. I have no. I'm not with the sheriff's office.
Well, you need a supervisor when a taxpaying citizen asking for a supervisor, sir.
There's
I'm
no
gonna
way
take-
that's a law.
The continued, even after I've told you what the consequences of your actions are, I'm going to take that as you're lawfully or unlawfully refusing our.
I'm not unlawfully doing anything. I'm doing everything by the book.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to do everything by the book.
No, you're not.
A few moments later.
All right, it's about you're under arrest.
For what? What am I on the arrest
Refusing a
for?
lawful order.
What? Which was what?
You are under arrest at this point.
That is not a lawful order. That's not a lawful order, sir.
Oh, does he got a bork?
Me refusing my name, give you ID is not a lawful order.
Yes, it
Because
is. No.
I just quoted Black Law Dictionary to you.
No one
I
gives a
just
shit
quoted
about
Black Law,
Black's
did I
Law,
not?
bro.
And as we've already established, North Carolina don't source their definitions from Black's Law Dictionary.
Did I not? I do not need a license to travel
Better get out. You're gonna get a resisting charge
from
too.
point A to point B if I'm not working.
My patience is running.
I understand that. Can you call your supervisor?
I don't need.
I'm just gonna
do
arrest
need
you.
to. I asked for a supervisor, sir.
You're
I
under
don't
arrest
care.
at this point in time.
For what?
Failure
You're
to
71 and
identify.
55 mile an hour.
Can you show me proof of that?
Find yourself.
Can you show me proof of that?
Yes, you can. But you're under arrest.
You got it on your radar that I was going 71 miles per hour.
But that's not what you're being arrested for, bro.
But you're under arrest at this point, so it's too late.
Okay.
I gave you the consequence of your actions. You made your choice for you. You need to live with that. All right, and if you don't get out of this vehicle,
I'm not gonna do anything towards you or anything. I'm going to comply to your order, sir.
Well, maybe you should have done that
No, you're
in the
not.
first place instead of practicing your daft SovCit routine. Then maybe the trooper would have worked with you and you wouldn't be on your way to jail. You've only got yourself to blame.
You know, I just want to have
Oh,
a
God.
dialogue. That's all I want.
I'm video.
I know, I understand.
Yeah,
I just
well,
want to have a dialogue because what I'm
little-
doing,
little
I-
late
I
for that,
feel
bro.
I'm certain my rights.
I understand that, and I explained to you that this is not the place to argue it. The courtroom is the place.
But this is the place to argue because you're putting me over. You're the one putting me over,
Why can't I move? God damn it.
and you won't give me a supervisor.
So,
They'll get you
just like
supervisor,
before,
but you're
I
still
gave you
under arrest.
consequence of your actions, right? I'm trying to be as-
Yes, sir. And I'm telling you, you can write a ticket. I'm not stopping you from doing your job.
I've already told
Gonna
you.
get arrested.
Sometimes we're beyond that. You're under arrest.
And I'm asking you, why am I under arrest?
And he told you.
You've been told numerous times why the trooper is arresting you. You sound like a First Amendment auditor with all the repetitive questions. It wouldn't surprise me if you were new to that community as well. Well, spoiler alert, he is. He's just posted his first SovCit style First Amendment audit of a police station. The link to that is in the description.
I've explained that to you.
You cannot, failure ID is a secondary crime, sir.
I tried to write you a citation. You weren't allowing me to do that.
Write a
on your
citation.
way.
Write a citation.
Nope, too late.
I give you my name right now. Write a citation.
It's too
There's
late.
no. I got $3 inside this car.
Like I said,
Yeah.
maybe you should have thought of that before you messed with a no-nonsense state trooper. You've only got yourself to blame for this.
I got. I'm not arrested right now.
You are under.
Not lawfully, sir.
Stop forcefully removing from that vehicle.
Can you just call your supervisor? That's all I'm asking. A supervisor, sir.
And he's telling you, get out of the fucking car.
I'm not. What charges? What resisting? Resist means physical. Resisting
No,
means
it doesn't.
physical.
You're not being compliant.
I don't have to be compliant, sir. I don't have to
Yes,
answer
you
your
do.
questions.
You're new to this, I can tell. 14-223. Resisting officers. If any person shall wilfully and unlawfully resist, delay or obstruct a public officer in discharging or attempting to discharge a duty of his office, he shall be guilty of a Class 2 misdemeanor.
As soon as I get.
I don't have to answer your
get
question.
Physical with you.
I don't want you to get physical. I don't want you to get physical.
I didn't want it to get to this point. I tried to work with.
I got $3 in here that might attack you if you get physical.
He's got a gun and he can shoot them.
So,
Well, then, if you can't unarrest me, call for a supervisor. Please. Yes, sir, please. I'm just asking, please,
listen, I'm gonna
call
give
for a
you, just like
supervisor.
before, I'm gonna give you your options. I'm gonna let you make a choice for yourself because you're a grown man.
Yes, sir.
Option 1
Yes, sir.
would be for you to comply with me, step out of your vehicle, and go with me.
Fuck.
Why is this gotta be? Why is it gotta be straight to arrest though? Why do it have to be straight to arrest?
But it wasn't straight to arrest. This trooper gave you ample opportunity to hand over your details. He repeated himself over and over until he realised he was in a circular argument.
Exactly the same thing, except.
Okay, but why do it have to end to
Use
this?
the vehicle.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not gonna give you that opportunity to satisfy that part for you, sir, because I know that's part of what you want. Because this is escalated so quick to arrest.
Did it, though?
Because I'm stating law to you. I don't have to comply. I don't have to comply.
You're gonna end up with a broken window and 3 dead dogs. I would comply if I were you, if you like those dogs.
I can remain silent. I just wanted to quote the law to you.
So here's
I'm about to step out because I don't want you to be forceful to me, and I'm not doing nothing to you.
I want you to step around the front of your vehicle, not between the two.
No, I want to step back here in the back where your camera can see.
But if you step between the two vehicles and somebody runs in the back of my car,
Yes, sir.
I don't walk between my vehicles.
But I want that camera to see everything that you're doing. Because when I step out, I don't want you to be all
See, the
aggressive.
whole thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come back there. But
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying is when you come out, we're going around.
Okay. And then go back that way?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Can I cut my car off?
Yes, you may. Before you step out.
No, I don't. I don't. All right. Got the keys out. I'm putting the keys on the, matter of fact, can I just take the keys with me?
Sorry?
Can I just take the keys with me?
You can take your keys. Do you have any kind of pocket knives or anything on it?
I don't, no.
You can carry your keys with you. All right? You can carry your keys and you can bring your phone with you.
All right.
Not gonna do much because your car's probably gonna get towed now. See the
I'm getting
trickle down
reaching for my
effect of
other
being dumbass?
Nothing else.
See how easy complying with a lawful order is? Now your dog is probably going to end up at the pound. And as a dog owner myself, I think that's a pretty crappy thing to put your pooch through.
Hold on. Wait. Step out now. Like I said, just come around the front of the truck. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Walk back to my patrol vehicle, okay?
Yes, sir. My phone.
Do you have anything on you?
I don't.
You might like to check your pockets. I'm not going to search you. I just want to make
I
sure
mean,
you're not
I'm
a gun.
already arrested, so I mean, you're gonna have to check me regardless.
wanna make
Can I
sure-
put my cigarettes inside the car? There's nothing in there.
That's fine. You can put your cigarettes in there. And just come
And
put
I got a lighter too.
You can put it there if you want to.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, you can set your phone on the hood of my car. My camera's right here. We can
Okay.
see it. It's looking
Test
right
it.
at us.
Who the fuck are you? How the fuck is it contested? Where? Oh, you're on the floor.
Why does every time?
Come together.
Yes, sir. Why do every time citizens assert their rights, they go to jail?
Well, that's an easy one. You don't know your rights. If you did, you would have handed over your details immediately.
Well, again, I'm trying to explain this.
Okay, well, we was doing nicely by just talking. I was just wanting to talk. Like, this is my first time trying to assert my rights. This is something I just learned. So I wanted to try to practice
But
my...
it's so... being wrong about something doesn't mean that you learned anything. It just means you learned incorrectly. You learned false information that now has landed you in jail and probably with a shit ton of citations and fines that you gotta pay. So, not worth it.
I tried to explain to you the consequences of your actions so you'd understand what they were. And you can make an extra.
That's why I asked for your supervisor, because I wanted to see what he would say.
He would tell you, I guarantee you tell me.
Now, I want to hear from him,
Let me
though,
grab your
because
phone
he
for
might
you.
know more.
No, because if the supervisor came out and he told you the exact same shit, you'd ask for his supervisor. Because you think you are guaranteed the right to have a supervisor there.
More than you. Because that's why he's a supervisor. He's superior.
Is it them over here?
Yes, sir.
No, he's a supervisor, probably because he's been there longer. He knows the same rights that all of the police officers do. It's just he's the one who manages all of the police officers.
Just step toward, I'm gonna open this door, so step right here on this back. You're gonna sit in the front. I'm gonna put your phone up here on the dash.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's about it for this video. I will of course be keeping an
Looks
eye
like
on
my
this channel.
brother-in-law.
Maybe Schrodinger and DGen and any other channels in the community who cover First Amendment auditors should maybe take a look at this channel and, you know, put a pin in it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my work, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you would like to support me further and get early access to videos like this, then please... So
Consider
we all
being a
remember
member.
this guy from a few weeks back,
Oh yeah,
right?
this fucking
Where
guy.
he called his SovCits guru on the phone for help, but they only hindered the stop, which ended in his arrest.
Yep.
Well, he's back with another traffic stop video that feels a little bit like deja vu.
Of course
But
he
this
is.
time he's with his wife or partner. I'm not certain of the dynamics there. Where he gets stopped for speeding and they both eventually get arrested for being in possession of cannabis. Charges which he is still fighting from his last stop. Well, this stop goes on for a while because, well, he demanded the supervisor. Because of course he did. Though he probably wishes he hadn't by the end of the video. There's a lot of standing around and whinging until he arrives, so I'm not going to subject you all to that. No, we're going to start the video from when the supervisor arrives, because, well, it's the best part of the video. Let's get into it.
How you doing, sir? I'm just trying to be safe, that's all. I said that because I thought he was. We're campers, we're travelers.
Sorry?
We're campers, we're travelers.
Okay. What did you need? What did you need, supervisor? I'm Lieutenant Cruz.
Right. All right. So he said that we were speeding,
Okay.
but he didn't give us a speeding ticket. We saw him going, turn around and start following us.
Are you finished with your paperwork?
No, I just ran their stuff.
Okay.
So I asked him, if we were getting a ticket, we'd be in charge of it. So I asked to call my attorney. Yes, my brother-in-law. So I called him. And he said, as far as the traffic stop, he was trying to figure out what's going on. He said to ask for the supervisor. So we asked for the
No, I said, did you want?
I'm gonna go ahead and say the person you called was not an attorney, because no attorney would say, ask them for their supervisor.
My supervisor, you said yeah.
Yeah, he said that then my brother-in-law said to ask for the supervisor and ask the supervisor.
Question is, what can I help you with?
Well, it seems that he's trying to gain a probable cause to search, which we didn't consent to. We asked him if we were getting a ticket.
Smell it or something?
Oh yeah.
He tried to say we were burning incense. We were burning incense.
The odor of marijuana is probable cause.
Right, but we were burning. That's what he's saying. It was marijuana.
Right. That's right.
We were just burning incense. The incense is in the car too.
Okay. That's not an argument that we have on the side of the road. The deputy, if the deputy smelled marijuana, it gives a problem.
Well, I
Okay, I love this supervisor already. He's exactly right. This isn't the place to argue your pseudo-legal theories. Save it for the courtroom.
didn't know he smelled marijuana.
The oils are a felony in the state of North Carolina.
Wait, what's a
Oils.
felony?
That means we don't write tickets for felonies.
I
So
didn't.
what other questions do you have?
I'm not.
So you're not finished with the car yet either?
I searched everything else, and there's some stuff here. If you want to see that here.
Oh my god, my eye
I don't
itches so
understand.
bad.
What? No. Okay. I can do it. It looks like it's been there a while.
I don't understand about felony or saying it's marijuana.
It's in the glove box. It was in front of her.
Here. We're not from here.
He said something was a felony.
And it gives a problem.
Well, I
Okay, I love this supervisor already. He's exactly right. This isn't the place to argue your pseudo-legal theories. Save it for the courtroom.
didn't know he smelled marijuana.
The oils are a felony in the state of North Carolina.
What is?
That means we don't write tickets for felonies.
I love this supervisor already. He's exactly right. This isn't the place to argue your pseudo-legal theories. Save it for the courtroom.
I didn't know he smelled marijuana.
The oils are a felony.
The
in the state of North
oils?
Carolina.
Oh,
Oils.
That means we don't
The
write tickets
incense.
for felonies.
like the
So what
vaping.
other questions do you have?
I'm not.
So you're not finished with the car car yet either.
I searched
everything else, and there's some stuff here. If you want to see that here.
Is that his too?
I don't understand him.
What? No.
Okay.
I gave it. It looked like it's been out a while.
I don't understand about felony or
We're not.
saying it's marijuana.
We're
In the
not.
glove box. It
We're
was in front
not
of her.
from here. We're not from here. And
Oh, that's okay then. Don't worry about it. Fucking idiot.
there's been times where we've been stopped in other places. Okay. And I will tell you, they've said the same thing. We
We got these from a gas station. There it goes. So I'm trying to figure out.
We're being told not to have it. Like if we have it, because we're not. It's not like we don't live.
You've been told not to have it, so then why do you have it?
He's trying to say it's drugs.
I can only listen to one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I apologize. And if my voice is elevated, it's because I'm
No, you're
cold
fine.
and I'm
It's just
like,
he
I'm
started
not
talking over you.
I apologize.
He gets excited as well. I apologize, and so does he. We're not from here, so in traveling where we're from, we can have them. They sell them at the gas station.
You can buy CBD, you can buy vapes at the gas
something
station.
that's illegal.
In Pennsylvania.
It was in the glove box, in which he says was jammed. And officer, I know that it wasn't jammed. It was locked. My keys were sitting on the seat.
Okay.
I left them.
So to explain, so are you curious as to how he can go into the glove box?
No, I was just explaining the situation to you, sir.
We're just asking what we're being charged with. And
Yeah,
we're getting a ticket.
I let you have the keys to turn off the car. You were the last one in possession of the keys.
Excuse me, no,
I had
sir.
them my keys.
Excuse
She
me,
has
no,
a set
sir.
of
I
keys.
took a key.
We both have a set of keys. I have a set of keys.
Excuse me.
The car was turned off and mine.
So
Holy
my
shit.
question is, what can I help you?
Too many people talking at once.
I mean, is there a complaint?
Well, we're questioning legality because we're not understanding the car.
Specifically, what are you confused about?
Well, he's trying to say, well, he said he was pulling over a speeding ticket.
Okay.
For a speeding ticket.
Right.
He didn't give us a ticket, but he wasn't behind us. He turned around.
So apparently he smelled marijuana, which
No.
prolongs the stop.
No. He turned around and then followed us.
Okay.
Right? We saw him.
Yeah.
And then when he pulled us over, he said it was for speeding. We were going 45. It was 45 back here. Yeah. So then he said we were going 70
So I'm going to assume, and you can probably correct me, that he did an opposite lane radar clock and then he turned around and came up.
I'm not going to assume anything. He explained. I'm not. He didn't say that he did.
So aside from the speeding, are there any other concerns or questions you have?
I don't understand the probable cause.
You've just had probable cause explained to you. How many times do you need it spelling out? Shall I get my nephew's crayons out?
So
your nephew's what?
I don't understand the probable cause.
You've just had probable cause explained to you. How many times do you need it spelling out? Shall I get my nephew's crayons out?
Crayons? Is he trying to say crayons? Crayons? Cranes? Crayons? Whatever.
So plain
I guess we
the odor is probable cause. Period. So with the probable cause, to search the vehicle, you can search any and all containers within any locked or unlocked containers, including the glove box, the trunk, look under the hood. We can crawl under the car if we'd like to. I cannot tell you that he did not smell marijuana. I can't tell you that he smelled incense.
So when I approached him, you said there was a roach. You said we smoked it. I don't have it.
I call all the ends of our cigar roaches. Fag ends, cigarette.
Can both of y'all just sit on the push bar of that car? You want to finish with the car?
God damn it.
That's it, sir.
If you walk up to the vehicle, officer, there is a dog in there. If he's gentle, as long as you smell it smells you, that's all I promise. Please don't hurt my dog. Like what happened?
Just relax.
It's blue. It's my dog.
We're campers, travelers.
Yeah, you said
we don't carry guns. I'm sorry.
Where all y'all camped at?
Where have we camped at? French Creek normally.
I don't know if y'all went across country camping or something.
Well, we kind of just float around. If we see a campsite, we kind of go in the area.
Town, or if y'all already been here?
We've never been here before.
Oh, you're just getting into town?
Yeah, we live in South Carolina, so we're on our way home from Pennsylvania.
You live in South Carolina?
We just moved.
Oh.
We live in South Carolina. We're on our way home to Pennsylvania?
Yeah, so we used to live in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We're on our way
Okay.
back to South Carolina, and she's never seen over here.
Right.
We were talking about it, so we're like, hey, let's pass through here.
Yoink.
And that's the reason that we're over here. We were trying to go as far as that we could go down here.
Yeah, probably got about another hour before you get to the ferry.
Yeah, so like 23 minutes. We figured we'd almost be there.
I didn't see a button. How do you do it? Keys?
You have the keys.
Stay right there.
Did y'all at least circle through at the lighthouse?
No, we haven't. We haven't done
We
anything.
literally just.
Which one is it?
We literally were just driving through.
It's in the-
Right.
I've never been
I
here
get
before.
it. But I mean, if you're
I
speeding,
understand what you're saying.
So speed.
And I respect that. I understand what you're saying.
Well, if we were speeding,
I'm frustrated because I'm cold. My dog is in there. I don't know what.
he hasn't presented.
He made a statement about if nobody claims anything, we're both going to jail.
Right.
And if one of us claims it, then one of us is going to jail.
constructive possession.
But I need to understand.
That's all our camping stuff, Mara.
Like they can.
My law books.
I mean, if you do have a specific question, I will answer it.
My law books.
I mean, but just
I just wanna know if we're
talking your
being- I
points.
wanna
doesn't-
know if
I
we're
just
being
don't
charged or
understand
something.
that, like,
So
the
we know-
legalities.
He's not finished yet.
So we can make the correct,
When he finishes.
I guess, precautions as far as our car and my dog. Like I don't want you guys to hurt my
My
dog.
brother-in-law said that there was no problem causing it was illegal.
No
so
way
it's just- we're
around
just-
your dog, dude.
Your
Chill.
quote-unquote lawyer brother-in-law is not on the stop though, is he? So he cannot make that determination. Plus, he's only getting your side of the story, which is obviously biased.
Trying to keep the illegal stuff from happening.
The real kicker about this whole thing is you're on federal property. You have a local sheriff's deputy dealing with this. It's not very difficult to just call the federal park.
Yeah, I don't understand this. We're just. I'm sorry.
Like, I
We're
don't-
just
like, I
passing
don't-
through, trying.
I'm
Well, I
gonna,
mean, you're confusing me as to why I needed to be here for this.
no, because the person,
my
like
brother-
his.
We deal with a lot of illegality, and when we question it, even constitutionally, they just continue,
Yeah.
and try to trip us up. So I call my brother-in-law, and he says, "Call a supervisor so you can see what's going on." Because every time we
I highly doubt the officer was trying to trip you up.
question it, he's trying to get us to say certain things.
He was probably telling you what the law is, and you were doing what you normally do and go, nah, I don't believe you. Ugh.
And I'm like,
I'm learning too because I just got here. I
yeah.
want
So I'm questioning it. So like I was like, can I see the Constitution? Can I so I can show you? And it's like, yeah.
That's a court thing. You deal with that in court.
Right. No, I understand. But
No,
it's
you
like,
don't.
every time I
Don't fucking lie. No, you don't.
do this, this is what I deal with. So I immediately just call my brother-in-law because he tells me to do
Just
certain
don't
things.
leave your house with weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't weed. I mean,
And if you do have weed, don't draw attention to yourselves where you get pulled over. And
well,
then
he's
you're exposed to,
I'm saying
you know what I
weed,
mean? So if you weren't speeding, we wouldn't be having this
I mean,
conversation.
we don't.
If you weren't allegedly
So you
speeding,
did.
we would not be having this conversation. You'd be
Yeah,
south.
I mean, he's
You get what I'm saying?
this is weed. Yeah.
What is it about SovCits and speeding? This guy got stopped and ticketed for the same thing in a recent video, which I'm currently working on, which will be out shortly. Like they think they're above the law or laws don't apply to them or something. Wait.
I'm not trying to be a dick, you know, we're just trying to get home, and she's never been over here before.
I got you.
This is like literally turning off one of them like insane days. Like I don't know what's going on. Yes, another Constitution book.
Yeah, no damages. It's basically no damages, no victim.
He's probably gonna pull that out and it's gonna like open it up and stuff. I was gonna pull all the encyclopedias out. We just told you we're in there too.
It's no victim. It's no victim. If there's no victim, there's no restitution. There's no crime.
I understand what he's looking for. I understand that. I get
Then there's illegal and lawful.
No, just stop.
It doesn't.
Just stop. Can you just stop?
I know. I'm sorry.
Just stop.
He said, I'm
No,
sorry. He
just
seemed like
stop.
he was engaging in
No, he
conversation.
was not engaging in conversation. He doesn't even have a smirk on his face.
Yeah, you're just running your stupid mouth like you always do.
Sorry.
He doesn't find anything what you're saying appealing enough. He just stop. He doesn't agree with us. He doesn't care about anything that we're saying. That's,
Well, both of y'all were talking at the same time, so it's kind of hard to concentrate on one person speaking and another one speaking at the same time. So when I first got up here, you said you were just traveling and you're like a sovereign kind of thing?
Nobody said that.
It's just a traveling thing.
It's not a traveling thing. We said that we were
No, that's what was
campers.
said. Y'all were just traveling.
No, we said we were campers.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking a question.
No, I know, and I'm telling you that the statement that was
I thought the
made
Pope
that
was
we
on
were
his side.
campers. No one said we were travelers. I said we were campers.
It's traveling. Yeah.
They did say they were traveling.
Cars are
Maybe then, because I was gonna say I didn't, so it was possibly you that said it. That's why I don't.
It was.
That would make sense. All right, I apologize.
No, you're good.
Yeah, this supervisor is clearly onto them. He's picked up on all the SovCits buzzwords.
CBD. CBD. CBD illegal too?
I'm sorry?
Is CBD illegal too?
Now, it depends on the THC content, but typically not.
Well, it shouldn't be illegal. It should be illegal then. It's
a car part.
It's a car part. For transporting stuff. CBD.
Wait a second.
He said CBD wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and
He said CBD wasn't illegal.
hold on, one second. Let him talk, because the car part is to the Sienna.
He said CBD wasn't
The
illegal.
car part is to the Sienna, correct?
That's to my girl's car.
Stop.
That's CBD, and that's my girl's car part. You said CBD wasn't illegal. You said CBD wasn't illegal. You said CBD wasn't illegal.
Shut up.
This is illegal. Sir, you said that CBD wasn't illegal.
I didn't know what it was and I had to test it.
He said CBD wasn't illegal.
He didn't say CBD isn't illegal. He said it depends on the THC content, but typically not. But it looks like they've found something that warrants an arrest.
Alright,
stay right here with me. I mean, you walk over here if you want to.
this is illegal.
Why am I being handcuffed?
What?
Marcus, grab my phone.
What? Can you grab her?
Yeah, stand right here with us. Yeah, stand right
Babe,
here.
look, I'll take care of this. We'll take care of this.
I missed
You
what
can stand
happened.
over here if you want to record her.
Babe,
It's an arrest.
wasn't illegal.
Okay.
You said CBD wasn't illegal. You said CBD wasn't illegal. You said CBD wasn't illegal. This is illegal. Sir, you said that CBD wasn't illegal.
I didn't know what it was and I had to test it.
He said CBD wasn't illegal.
That's not what he
didn't
said.
say CBD isn't illegal. He said it depends on the THC content, but typically not. But it looks like they've found something that warrants an arrest.
Goddamn.
Alright,
Stay right here with me. I mean, you walk over here if you want to.
this is illegal.
Why am I being handcuffed?
What?
Marcus, grab my phone.
What? Can you grab her?
Yeah, stand over here with us. Yeah, stand right
Babe,
here.
look, I'll take care of this. We'll take care of this.
No, you
can
won't.
stand over here if you want to record her.
Babe,
Oh my god.
Step back a minute. Step back. Put your hands on top of your head and leg nice and wide.
Michael, they're arresting us.
Nice and wide. Nice and wide.
They're arresting
Keep
us.
going. There you go.
I have a GoPro. Don't let them destroy the evidence.
Oh,
They're not going to, bro.
It'll be in the car, they said. They're arresting us. They're arresting us for the CBD. They said it wasn't illegal, but now they're arresting us. release you on your. You're taking my unemployment.
Putting the cash right back in your pocket.
Okay, he's putting my unemployment back in my pocket. What?
Smells like vape. Smells like vape.
Your money's in it. Where's your wallet?
All about you coming in the same car you talked about.
That's why I had the door
arresting
shut.
us for the CBD. He said it's not. He said it wasn't illegal, but now they're arresting us.
Yeah, CBD's not illegal.
That's why the door shut, so it doesn't hit the thermometer. The thermos.
Michael, please help us. He didn't tell us. He didn't tell us.
That
They didn't tell you what the charges were.
No.
I don't know. It's in there somewhere.
This is the third time. This is the the fourth time this is happening. Ow! 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 What's wrong? It's hurting my wrist. My arms are relaxed. What?
But they won't tell you what you're being arrested for?
No. No. Ow! 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 I was hitting the punching bag. That hurt. Ow! 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 Sir, I was hitting the punching bag. I'm sorry. I was hitting the punching bag. It really hurts. I'm sorry. I was hitting the punching bag and I jammed my wrist.
So all this property that was in your pocket is going to go with you? Do you want the GoPro to go with you? You want it to stay in the car?
Can you put it in the car, please?
Yeah.
Back in the glove box.
I'm going to shut it off and put it in the glove box.
Can my wallet go in the glove box?
Your wallet?
Yeah.
You don't need your IDs and stuff?
What's going to happen? I mean,
so we're going to finish our business here. You and the young lady are in custody. You'll be going to the Dare County Detention Center once we finish here. Okay?
When is court? When's court?
Yeah, that guy is not a fucking lawyer because he wouldn't be asking during the arrest, when is court? God damn.
Now that is an awesome way to end the video, I think. Though they should have hung up on him a lot sooner. He was absolutely useless. These gurus keep getting this guy arrested. He should demand his money back, I think. So it looks like they've both got arrested for possession, just like in the last video. So we'll see where that one goes. I'm working on one of his Zoom court hearings at the moment, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. And if you would like to support me... Well, I finally found the video that reaches the peak of Mount Stupid. Trust me, you are going to enjoy this one. This video comes out of Polk County, Florida, and we pick up where the unlicensed driver has already been stopped and identified, and the passenger is scrambling around trying to check if her license is valid, because it comes back on the police computer as suspended. Surprisingly though, these two are not the focus of the video. It's the person, or should I say, freestanding citizen in the back seat who gets my attention today. Let's get into it.
Are you Renee? Okay, you got your license on you? Can I see it? You got ID on you, sir?
I don't need to identify myself.
You don't have it on you?
I don't need to identify myself.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Absolutely, you do.
No, absolutely, I don't.
Yes, sir, you do. You're a passenger in the vehicle. You need to.
Right, but you pulled them over because.
It doesn't matter.
It does. You want to check your First Amendment, right?
For resisting.
Wait, did he really just quote the First Amendment for a reason why he doesn't have to identify?
Just show me your ID.
I suggest you give me your ID.
All right. What's your name, man?
Officer Agostino.
What's your number?
1935.
What's your number? I'll give you my ID. That ain't no problem.
Remember that he said that for later. It will be relevant for when he talks to the supervisor.
What's your badge number, bro? What's your badge number, bro? You've asked me to identify myself. Identify yourself. I'm gonna give him my ID, but he's got to identify himself under state laws.
What state law? There is no law, as far as I'm aware, that requires an officer to identify himself when asked. Each police department may have a policy in place that says they have to identify, but it's not the law.
Appreciate it, sir. Okay.
What is it now?
Officer Agostino.
Agostino? All right. What is it, 519?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
And registered?
No, I own it.
Your license is showing suspended as well, okay?
I don't see how.
Does it say for what?
I'll let you know, I'll run it, but your license is also showing suspended, okay? It is showing an ID card only, okay? So at this point in time, you're not going to be able to drive away from here either, okay? Y'all just sit tight for me, okay?
Call mom.
Get mom! 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 Mom!
You got the registration and insurance for the vehicle?
Yeah, that's right here. What's that?
I'm out here in Bartow. We just came from visiting Lima or whatever, and we got pulled over, and I didn't even know. I don't see how my license is suspended, but they're telling me that my license is suspended.
Hey, you want this too, bro? We just got back from visiting my dying grandma.
Right in front of Bartow Hospital.
Yeah.
Is that the insurance paperwork that you need?
Hospital, right in Bartow Road.
You got like a card, like a policy number or anything?
I don't have a policy number. I don't think so. We did it like over the phone.
Yeah, you can look it up on the phone. That's fine.
No, by the Bartow Regional Medical Center.
Got it?
That's it, right?
Yep.
But,
so there's no guns, knives, drugs, bazookas,
no,
anything
sir.
in the car I need to know
Bazookas.
about? You mind if I check?
I'm not.
You okay if I check?
No.
It's up to you, sir.
No.
You're the driver.
No. This is a traffic stop, sir.
I think the officer figured that one out on his own.
No. This is a fucking traffic stop.
Oh, wait, so this guy running his mouth the whole time's in the back seat? Bad friend, man.
Yeah, I know. They're good. It's a fucking traffic stop, bro. Listen, bro. I'm gonna talk. Listen, we get a hold of mom. I'm gonna handle this.
Calling mom isn't really you handling it, though, is it?
Supervisor and everything out here, bro. I'm finna snap.
How's it going, man? Detective Driesler, Bartow Police Department.
What's up?
You have your ID on?
He's got my ID.
Who has your ID?
The officer back there.
He has your ID?
Yeah.
Hey, you have his ID?
What's your name, man? I need your name and your number.
I just gave it to you.
No,
Detective Driesler, Bartow
okay.
Police Department, 116.
Appreciate you.
Did he get everybody's ID?
He's got everybody's ID in vehicle.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you might want to get a supervisor out here too, bro.
What'd you say?
I said y'all might want to get a supervisor out here too.
Just one extra person to help take y'all to jail. Cool.
What do you need a supervisor for?
Because I requested a supervisor, I don't need anything other than that. That's my right to do so. I know my 1st, 5th, 6th, 14th Amendment rights. I'm a legal citizen of the United States. I have the rights to declare that you have your supervisor out here. Because he requested to see my identification and he had no right to do so.
Sure.
Because as a freestanding citizen in these United States, I'm able to do my own thing and not be held accountable for anybody else. So therefore, he says I was in the vehicle. I'm not accountable for anything. He had no right to ask me for my identification. I told him I did not have to identify myself as to the First Amendment rights.
Wow, so much dumb to unpack here.
Wait, what?
Firstly, Presley v. Florida says different. This Florida Supreme Court ruling establishes a clear precedent regarding this situation. When you are a passenger in a car stopped for any traffic violation, no matter how minor, you may legally be detained for a period of time, interrogated and perhaps ultimately arrested without having your constitutional rights violated. Secondly, asking for a supervisor is not one of your rights. It's just a policy that not all departments have. And I highly doubt you when you say you know your rights, when you don't even know the difference between the First Amendment and the Fourth. Finally, it's not a violation of your rights for a cop to ask you for your ID, no matter what the situation. In many cases, you don't have to give it, but it doesn't mean the officer can't ask. In any case, you freely gave up your ID.
Actually, you do.
No, I do not, man. I know my First Amendment rights. I'm not gonna talk no more, man.
That's right.
Fifth
You
Amendment.
stand firm on those First Amendment rights by not talking. Maybe while you are waiting, you could look up the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment.
Okay. You want the supervisor to?
Yeah, I want y'all supervisor and everything out here, man.
Okay.
For real, man. Y'all messing with
trying
them.
to go home.
Don't give them no leeway, bro. You is not gonna get in no trouble about this, bro.
You don't You don't sound cool when you talk like that. You sound ignorant as fuck.
Terrible prediction there by saying he's not going to be getting in trouble for this, bro.
Out of here right now.
I know, bro. This is your best way. I did the right thing. Get the supervisors involved, bro. They hate this.
No, but I ain't trying to go to jail.
You're not gonna go to jail, bro. It's a traffic infraction.
Foreshadowing.
That's terrible prediction number 2.
They wasn't even it's a traffic infraction, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You're not going to jail, bro. They better not take you to jail, bro.
Oh, that's his radio.
That scared me.
Exactly. They just said her license is valid, so you can stop this now.
Why did he just tell me my license?
Y'all can stop this now.
Hey, shut Jill.
No, say that again. Say
She's
it again.
not the one
Is it on the? Show me the proof right there, Renee.
Who's the owner of the vehicle?
She is. I'm the co-owner.
You're the co-owner?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably showing on our website, on the east side, that her license was suspended.
Well, she's got proof saying that
It's FR suspension. It's usually going to be because of insurance.
I have insurance.
Did you guys recently change it, or did you get on it recently?
No, my Mazda, this is a new insurance. My Mazda is the one that's not insured any longer.
So like I said, that's usually what happens with insurance.
Okay.
Usually by getting FR suspension on there, okay? So I don't know if your insurance company didn't contact me, but trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know if you missed a payment. Usually it's either you missed a payment.
No, I definitely didn't miss a payment.
Yeah, we recently switched.
And that's probably why.
It's been if it's what's today, the 9th? Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think it's been a full month. Yeah, it hasn't.
I'll probably contact your insurance.
Okay.
YouTube.
I was wondering what to do for the thumb.
Yep, that looks about right. Missing a tooth and all.
Thumbnail to this video. Thanks for making my job so much easier.
So her license is valid though.
But you have proof on your phone right now that it's valid.
I'm trying to look it up. I'm just getting my driver license number.
Yeah, because as long as you got that proof, they can't mess with you. All they got to do is make David get out.
Incorrect.
And get on the other side.
There's no reason whatsoever for it to be suspended.
He just told
they're
you.
just giving you a hard time right now.
How is checking to see if she has a valid driving license giving her a hard time? If anything, they are helping her by making sure she is legal to drive. Because if her license is suspended, that means it invalidates her insurance. If anyone deserves a hard time, it's your brother for driving without a license. But you're quiet about that.
I know exactly what time it is. They're just giving you a hard time. That's it. Because they thought y'all were going to cower down.
This ain't nothing to me. My mama went on the way to pick up my car and all.
Yeah.
But she ain't even got to.
Really, she don't.
Cause you finna drive. If your license is
you finna drive this way. David finna leave too.
Yeah.
Watch.
Making up words now.
I told you, Bubba. Let me talk. You heard exactly what I just told him, right? I recognize the 1st, 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment.
You keep telling yourself that because up until now you have only displayed how ignorant you are of the Constitution by citing the 1st when you should have cited either the 4th or the 5th.
I do not have to identify myself. I am a freestanding citizen of these United States. I'm not held accountable for anybody else's actions. Because he pulled you over doesn't mean I did anything wrong. So why are you asking me questions? I do not have to identify myself, dog. And right now, they're gonna come about 8 deep over and can get me out this car.
I just heard it. It said battery on.
I know. That's why they backed up the way they did.
Foreshadowing again.
But one of them left.
Yeah, because they're gonna need to go get backup.
Wouldn't it be embarrassing if he folded like a wet blanket and did exactly what he was told when the officer eventually asked him to step out of the vehicle?
I'm telling you right now, it was the rookie who left. Oh no, he ain't. They're still trying to run it. They're trying, but I'm too smart.
You are.
The Dunning-Kruger is
fucking
strong
genius.
with this one.
If it come down to it, I take it like a gangster, bro. Don't worry.
Another one pulling up.
They're gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep pulling. I requested a supervisor.
You asked your brother to call his mum as soon as things started to get tough. That makes you about as gangster as Elmo. And of course more cops are going to arrive.
Shit.
You demanded a supervisor.
What does that mean?
It's showing financial responsibility, which is usually the insurance.
Okay, so
I pay my insurance.
Yeah, like I said, we don't, like I said, you gotta contact the insurance.
Call the insurance.
Sometimes they might not communicate with them.
Yeah, you just call your insurance company. That way they can verify all over the phone.
I got it on my files. So if I get a hold of them, just you guys can talk to them?
I mean, you guys talk to I can't do insurance and that.
Huh?
Sir, this is my supervisor.
Yeah, what's up? Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
yeah.
So I don't know why I was requested to give my identification. I'm a freestanding of these United States. I do not held accountable for anybody else's actions. I'm sitting here in the back seat, and he's requesting
passenger inside of.
That doesn't matter. It's the First Amendment, sir.
Never has the quote, better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt, fitted a person so accurately. It's so obvious that he heard this little speech somewhere, but memorized it wrong and replaced the First Amendment with the Fourth.
Sir, what's your name? Sergeant
McKee.
What's your name or number?
MCKEE.
What's your number? 216? Cool. Appreciate it. But like I said, we weren't speeding nothing, so there ain't no reason for him to run the tags or nothing like that. This is profiling.
Oh.
How is running a tag profiling?
Because you're not supposed to run my tag unless I'm doing anything wrong.
That is actually incorrect.
You just said it wasn't your car.
That's called profiling.
No, if you drive this vehicle on this roadway, we're allowed to run your tag.
Okay, sure.
Courts have decided that you have no privacy rights in the tag on your vehicle. That means the police aren't violating the Fourth Amendment when they enter your tag information into a database to learn about both the vehicle and the driver. In 2019, Florida began using automated license plate readers, ALPR. An ALPR instantaneously scans license plates in the area, storing a digital image of the plate, the time, date, location, and camera information. The ALPR compares license plate information to a database of crimes and criminals. Even with no action on the part of a human being, information about your license plate may be recorded anytime and anywhere because courts don't feel you have the right to privacy in that information.
Yep. Okay, and we will be identifying you if you do not.
I've already given my identification against my will.
Does this really sound like it was against your will?
I'll give you my ID. That ain't no problem.
Well, very good. Thank you very much for
Yup,
You must have missed
absolutely.
that part.
Ask him who the victim is. Ask him who the victim is. Hey, so who did we harm?
Excuse me?
Who did we harm?
I don't know what you mean.
Like, who's the victim in this crime?
State of Florida.
And so who did we harm?
State of Florida.
So since when is the state of Florida a person?
It can be the victim of a crime, yes, sir.
Come on now, that's victimless crime, sir.
Finally, a cop who stands up to a SovCits nonsense. And nobody claims the state of Florida is a person. That's called a straw man. Like the supervisor said, the victim is the state of Florida, meaning the taxpayer, i.e. the people.
Sir.
You're now being legally told or lawfully told, however you prefer, to step out of the vehicle.
Okay, sure, whatever. I'm still not, you're not going to search me without a warrant.
All right. I don't want to search you.
Okay.
Wait a second. I thought he said he was gonna go down like a gangsta. You're gonna have to pull him out of that car.
Would you like a citation for throwing your cigarette on the ground?
I can pick it up if you want me to. I'm sorry.
I recommend that.
All right, sure. This is my cigarette right here. I'll put it out right here in front of you.
I think we've just hit the peak of Mount Stupid. I mean, who commits a littering offence in front of a cop? Especially when you're arguing with that cop.
Come on, so we're asking you to step on the ground.
Go ahead, dude, man. Do what you do. I got all rights to record you under First Amendment rights, man.
Wow, he
not
actually got
stopping.
one of the amendments correct.
They weren't trying to stop you from recording.
Or he got lucky. Either way, well done.
I'm in the grass like he said. I'm in the grass like he said, man.
Before you turn into it, but they taking David to jail because he didn't have a license.
Yeah.
Y'all got my brother's lawyer yet? No? Okay. Has my brother requested a lawyer yet?
Are you talking to us?
Yes, I have. I have all that right to say something about it. Has my brother requested a lawyer yet?
I'm unaware if he has or has not.
Well, he has that right. Have you asked him if he's requested a lawyer yet?
This is something you do at jail, not on the side of the road.
I personally have not.
Oh, okay. Has either of you requested if he's wanted his lawyer yet? Okay. What about you? Have you requested if he's to see his lawyer yet? No. Hey, what about you? You requested if my brother's seen his lawyer?
You request if my brother has seen.
Oh no, you haven't. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Has my brother requested a lawyer yet?
Are you talking to us?
Yes, I have. I have all that right to say something about it. Has my brother requested a lawyer yet?
I'm unaware if he has or has not.
Well, he has that right. Have you asked him if he's requested a lawyer yet?
I personally have not.
Oh, okay. Has either of you requested if he's wanted his lawyer yet?
Requested if he wanted his lawyer? That doesn't make sense, bro.
Okay, what about you? Have you requested if he's to see his lawyer yet? No? Hey, what about you? You requested if my brother's seen his lawyer? Oh, no, you haven't?
Holy shit, dude.
I don't really expect you to know this, but the lawyer part comes in when the suspect, that's your brother, is being questioned. Also, he will have been read his Miranda warning, which lets him know his rights regarding a lawyer. The cops look like they have this all covered, and you just look like you are trying to make them look bad for no reason.
They're searching the car.
Yeah, against our permission.
Permission doesn't matter.
Watch out, Renee, so I can get this dude, just so he don't play no slick games. Because I know how Polk County and all the cops out here are.
Right before you turn, the address is 2200.
We're right in front of the hospital.
Mom, but you'll see me. I gotta call the insurance people because they're trying to say it's something about the insurance, and I know I paid my insurance.
God damn. I hate this map.
Yes, that's my friend.
So what's happened with my little brother?
That's between him and court system.
Y'all gotta inform me what's going on with my little brother. I request you have legal obligation of anything that is gonna be on any
I'm pretty sure if he's an adult, they don't have to tell you a goddamn thing.
type of public record to let me know what is
If it's a public record, then go fucking look it up.
going on with it. So you're refusing to give me any information about my family member?
Yes.
Is your brother under the age of 18?
No, he's not under the age of 18. That's not the
Then he's
point.
an
I
adult.
asked
Yeah,
y'all
shut
a
the fuck
question
up.
as a tax-paying citizen of these United States. But that's what I'm saying.
United States, I don't think you have a job. I can't imagine anybody would hire you if you speak like that.
And I asked you to identify the charges that you were given to my brother. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to tell me why you are arresting my brother and what he's being charged with. I've been misinformed. You better learn about due process, Bubba. You want to learn about the Fifth Amendment and all that good stuff?
Amazing.
What?
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
All y'all are being recorded and all of this is getting put on YouTube. Y'all done played with the right ones. I told y'all, I've been in and out of these court systems.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
Holy shit.
Y'all just want to sit here and try to bully people. I got you, Bubba. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Bubba. I got you. Keep your mouth shut.
Sounds like you're threatening the police officer.
Tell them you want a lawyer. Straight up. Don't answer no question. You want a lawyer. I just came back into town and y'all trying.
I mean, they pulled him over for whatever reason. They asked for his license, and he doesn't have one. The lawyer's not going to be able to do much except maybe get a decent plea deal for him. But, I mean, they have evidence that he committed what he committed. Driving without a license.
Get up my family.
So now it's the officer's fault that he decided to drive around without a license.
Yeah, exactly.
When there's a perfectly legal, supposedly legal driver in the passenger seat. But yeah, you blame the police for it if it makes you feel better.
Y'all gonna take my brother to jail for real? He just started working, man. Y'all can't give him a ticket?
I should have thought about that.
It's a traffic infraction, and y'all gonna take him to jail?
Driving without a license? Come on, man.
And just write him a ticket? Really? Like y'all supposed to?
Actually, Florida takes driving without a license seriously. Law enforcement have been really cracking down. It's considered a criminal offence that comes with stiff consequences, especially if you are a repeat offender. And we don't know the full circumstances around this arrest.
I'll get him out, don't worry about it.
No, you won't.
I'll get him out. Hey, what's your name too, man? I didn't get your name and badge number.
Mr. Fernandez, badge number 816.
Appreciate you. Hey, one more time, homie, identify yourself clearly for me. Give me your name and badge number.
I already did. Detective Driesler, badge number 116.
Flip it over for me. I just want to see it. Appreciate you, man. I got you, Bubba. Don't worry about it. You'll be out tonight.
Probably.
Y'all good? We good?
Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share,
It won't have anything to do with what you did to get him out, though. Fuck. People are so stupid. Oh, wait. Leave a like. Alright, now I can go. It's gonna be my last one. Last video.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at another video posted by the Freedom Law Academy. They're giving the police and tow truck driver a hard time because they've turned up to tow their vehicle for non-payment of parking fines, which totals around 15 grand. This can happen in California if you rack up more than 5 or more unpaid parking citations. This video was posted a couple of weeks before the tow truck protest video, which you can find in the description. And it looks like the same vehicle that was towed in that video. So let's get right to the video.
Yeah, if you got more than 5 of them, then it's
Hey, man.
I don't know what happened, but apparently...
Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm just scared because they called me here. I know you're doing your job, bro, but you're going to be stealing my car.
Can you do me a favor?
I don't have a contract with these people, man. So you guys are going to be...
We'd like to have this conversation first.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think...
So here's the thing. There's no conversation. You're in violation, and the car's getting towed. If you continue to cause a problem and not let the tow truck driver do his job, then you can both go to jail for delaying.
For delaying?
Yes.
Do you realize that if you do that, you're the one that's committing a crime?
Okay, like I said, I'm not having this argument with you.
You're stealing someone's property.
Okay.
Towing a motor vehicle to pay your $15,000 fine is not stealing. Sure, you can claim it is, but it's not. However, you could be in violation of Penal Code Section 148A1 if you decide to pull your usual shenanigans by willfully delaying or obstructing a police officer or
I've
peace
seen this
officer
video like
in the
100
dispatch.
times. Go with this one.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I've got a little bit of a treat for you all today. Many of my long-time subscribers may remember Scott Wesley Denham. He was the SovCit who tried to file a business name using his own sovereign citizen style form, instead of just filing the appropriate form. Here's that clip to jog your memory of him.
And
there's information on here that you don't accept. Have you even looked at it?
Yeah, I have. It's the same thing that we had that came in yesterday.
No, it's not.
Well,
no, it's completely redone.
It's completely redone.
He said he didn't. I have the title where he actually wrote on there. I didn't understand the title, so I put in the title assumed business name, which is what he didn't recognize. Everything else has been changed on that form to match exactly what's on your form.
Yeah, no, we don't recognize this sort of sovereign citizen.
It's not a sovereign citizen.
It clearly is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, this is U.S. mail.
No, this is not exempt.
Zip code exempt is U.S. mail.
Not from the U.S. Postal Service.
U.S. Postal Service is under the District of Columbia. This is under America. U.S. mail.
That is a classic sovereign citizen argument.
No, it's not a classic. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm filing a business name through your office.
No, you're not.
However, most of you will probably remember him from this upcoming video where he refused to comply with a pat-down before entering the courthouse. These measures are in place due to his past behaviour in court, and because this is Scott Wesley Denham we are talking about, he turns this into a circus of epic proportions, complete with a showdown with the judge at the end.
Oh. Special circumstances of what?
Judges are
because
concerned about your behavior.
My behavior.
And that's what he told you.
Did I do something illegal?
Don't know.
Have I committed a crime that allows me to not come in without being searched?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then why is this happening?
Because I just told you, remember?
But see, that doesn't make sense. I'm allowed in this courtroom by law.
Right now you're not. Right now you're not allowed in here. I just told you why, man.
Because I won't consent to a search. So if I don't consent, I can't go in.
That is correct.
Bingo.
It's like the fourth time I told you.
I know that's the fourth time you've told me.
And do you not? What part do you not understand?
I don't understand any of it.
Okay.
Now that I have no problem believing, and that's probably the first and last time we will ever be in agreement.
It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you have specific questions, ask me, because I can maybe explain it to you. What questions do you have? What questions do you have? Any?
What legal right do you have to keep me from a courtroom that I'm supposed to be in without consenting to a search, which I don't legally have to consent to?
You have to ask me specific questions now, because I'm not going to repeat myself 5 times.
That is a specific question.
Break it down in parts then. What do you want to know? Seriously, man, we can't let you in here because you won't be searched.
What?
Because they're worried you have weapons.
They're worried I have weapons. Really?
They're worried and we're worried.
Really?
That's why everyone gets searched.
Why would
For
you
what?
be doing this?
For
Why
what?
would you be doing this?
You're worried if potentially I have rights?
Get up.
You're worried that I have rights?
Not even close to what I said.
Imagine having to be told something very basic 4 times and still not understand it.
Is it a right to bear arms?
That is, yes.
Under the Bill of Rights?
Yes. In certain instances, as long as you're not a convicted felon.
Am I a convicted felon?
Don't know.
You don't know?
No. I don't.
This officer here just said he knows who I am.
Scott, I don't know your past or anything like that. I don't know what convictions that you've had.
We don't.
I know that
I know that you're Scott. I'm trying to help you get to be able to do your trial this morning at 10 o'clock with the other deputies.
You guys have guns. What are you worried about? I want to go in there and discuss. I came with paper.
Because they don't want to have to use those guns. Jesus.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's what I told you up front is I want to see you be able to do that. But the judge is extremely worried.
You have a right to trial, man. You just can't come in right now without us searching.
I'm not going to be searched, so you're preventing me from going in this.
Then you're not going to go in because that's the building's policy.
Courtroom.
That's the judge also though requested that. So he himself.
That's not a lawful order.
Oh, why? Because you said so. I'm sorry, but that's not how this works. That's why the Fourth Amendment has the word unreasonable in it, meaning it is not unreasonable to be searched for weapons before you enter a courthouse. And it looks like the judge was spot on about you because your behaviour during your trial ends up getting the court shut down and you held in contempt.
Well, then you can go the next step up then, if you want to try. If you feel that.
You are preventing me from going in a courtroom where I...
No, you are preventing you from going in the courtroom. What's the big deal with being searched to go into the courtroom?
Have a trial. Because
Yes.
I won't consent to you taking away my rights.
They're not taking away your rights.
We didn't say that.
I won't consent to a search, and you
Well,
have
then
no
you're not
authority
going in.
to search me to come in here.
Of course they do.
That's why we asked you if you'd be willing
And
to
I
do
said no, but I have a court that
God
I've
damn
been ordered to come to, and you're preventing me. You're preventing me from coming in here. Okay.
Actually, your stupidity is preventing you from attending your trial, not the officers.
Would you escort me to the restroom so I
Nope,
can
you're not
pee?
coming in the building.
Nope.
I can't come in this building at all.
Nope, not right now.
Nope.
We have to address the hearing issue.
What's that?
We have to address the court portion of it first.
Address what court portion of what?
Because the judge is not going to stay and hang out.
You have
here.
like 3 minutes. The judge will decide if he's going to continue your case or find you guilty or not guilty or hold over.
He has his thugs sitting here, not letting me in, and yet he wants to sit here and pretend to do what?
No, you're not letting yourself in.
You're keeping me from going into somewhere, and then he gets to make a decision whether I'm allowed to be in there or not.
He does, in this case.
In this case.
Only because in the past you've evidently created problems. I was never here for that.
What have I created problems
I don't know.
with?
I wasn't here.
I asked questions.
But you ask really dumb questions, like asking the judge if he is on his oath when he is sitting right there on the bench. And when he doesn't answer that stupid question, you tell him he's committing felony treason because he won't pander
Capital felony treason. Drink.
to your delusional sovereign citizen beliefs.
Don't know. I don't know that part of history, man. I'm sorry.
Sergeant Duff.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Can I talk to you, please, man to
Yep.
man?
Yep, but you got to back away from me.
Why is that?
Just get away from me, man. I don't want you this close.
Can you look at me in the eyes?
Just step back.
Don't touch me. Get your hand off me.
Step away from me.
Get the
I'm
fuck
just
out
trying
of
to
his
talk to you,
face.
and
You're
have-
playing
games.
No, I'm not. I want to have a.
No,
I
you're
want
not.
to have a friendly conversation.
No, you don't.
We can have it
Back
at this
the
length right
fuck
here. I'm
up.
comfortable with this.
Invading someone's personal space is not the way to have a friendly conversation. It's quite the opposite.
My God, I suck.
See, you don't want to have a conversation. You
What
keep
if I-
deferring and
Stop!
talking
Stop!
other
I'm not
things.
talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not talking either.
Listen, what have I done?
That I don't know, man. I really don't.
Has
I
there
don't.
been a criminal complaint against me?
Nope.
Then why is everybody acting like I'm some hardcore criminal that I'm going to come in here and harm somebody?
Because evidently past
Because you're doing some weird shit right now, man.
actions, which is what the judge
What
told
past
you.
actions?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nobody's told me past actions. That's
Well,
why
the judge just did.
He didn't explain anything to me.
You can write him a letter if you want and ask him to explain. But you can't come in until we pat you down or you decide you're not going to show up, or...
No, I'm here to show up, but nobody's allowing me inside. I am trying to continue and
Scott,
finish this matter.
This is what we do every day. All we want you to do is take care of your business, right? And the judge is concerned.
Concerned about what?
What he told you.
That's a lie.
Which he could be, but it's still his concern, okay?
But his concern doesn't mean that I need to be patted down. I'm
It
trying
does.
to come in
It
here.
does in this instance. Unfortunately for you, it does.
How in this instance? Could you look at me in the eyes, please? I'm trying to talk to you man to man.
Yep.
I am not a violent person. I'm not aggressive.
Oh, really? Well, your charges and eventual convictions say different. Here's a clip from my video covering that case back in 2019. Anyway, according to his indictment, he was accused of first-degree criminal mistreatment and third-degree assault for causing physical injury to a child younger than 10.
Oh my God.
He spanked his daughter with a tree branch so hard that marks were visible weeks later. Ouch. So how you can stand there and say you are not violent and aggressive is beyond me. Wait, actually, no it isn't. You're a sovereign citizen. It comes with the territory.
Right? I know.
I have come here to deal with
This is what we do, man. You can't come in here today
without being searched.
However, once he decides if he's going to drop the case, continue the case, or find you guilty, after that moment, I'll go talk to him again, and we'll decide what the next course for you is, if you want to appeal it, okay? And I'll decide if you can go to the bathroom at that time.
This is really silly. I don't know what the heck has gotten into you. Why are you guys so worried? Do you realize, sir, that you're bound under oath to the Constitution, as is he?
Yes.
Do you take your oath seriously?
Yes.
Do you understand your oath?
Is that the end of the question?
Most of it, I guess. Not all of it. There's stuff I don't understand.
Have you looked at
Honest
the
answer?
court records from the Superior Court at all, ever?
Only in my cases.
Do you understand?
Only in my cases.
Okay, do you understand the Bill of Rights?
Most of it, not all of it. I don't know it as good as I should.
Could you look at me in the eyes? I'm trying to have a conversation and you're just looking away.
But he's not fucking obligated to look you in the eyes. First of all. Second of all, it's creepy as fuck when you ask that to a dude more than one time. Even one time is creepy, but multiple times is even more creepy. Oh no! Oh no! Why is it buffering?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
What else is it that you need to know?
If you have an oath to office, then why don't you honor it? You are
I am
breaking.
honoring it. I have to. I'm honoring it by the citizens of Redmond, serving the citizens of Redmond, not just you. And I'm serving the judge, and the people in the court, and everybody in this building, not just you. And right now, the greater good is all this building and all these people and that judge, not you. Right now.
Yeah, let's play that just one more time, because that was awesome.
I'm honoring it by the citizens of Redmond, serving the citizens of Redmond, not just you. And I'm serving the judge and the people in the court and everybody in this building, not just you. And right now, the greater good is all this building and all these people and that judge, not you. Right now.
So you don't serve me then?
I do.
You
but
only
the
serve
greater
them?
You serve the greater good, and right now you're not the greater good. You're a single individual.
Do you really understand what you serve? Would you ever want to sit down with me, Mr. Duff?
You're gonna be
and
late.
Have a cup of coffee
Get
and go
into
over
your
some
court
stuff
case.
to see what you're really doing.
Only if it would help
Fuck no, I would not sit down with you. Holy shit.
you be more compliant when you're in any courthouse.
Bro, you are allowed to say no. I wouldn't be willing to sit down with you because you sound like a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, good luck with that, because this guy is way too far down that rabbit hole to listen to sense. He was that full of himself during his trial that the courthouse had to be shut down
almost
and
won.
police called.
Comply with what?
According to the judge,
200.
I
you
am
have
under
a history
200.
of having problems
Boom.
in here.
I've never had problems in here.
Well, that's why we're here today.
Because he said that? Because he is breaking the law and I have proof and evidence of it? And I would love to sit down and show you that.
No,
I can
thank you.
show you what the law says. I can
About
show
what?
you the Bill of Rights, all of it.
No, thank you.
I would love to sit down and talk to you and educate you about your oath to office, about what's really going on here.
Well, right now, what's going on here is you have probably 13 more minutes to decide if you're gonna go to court or not.
I'm sitting here right now trying to go to court, and you're refusing to let me go to court.
Yep. So at 10:15, we'll go ask the judge what he wants to do.
That's fine.
And then we'll figure it out, okay? And then we'll figure out about you going to the bathroom after that. But probably what's going to occur when the judge says yes or no, if the judge says no, we'll let the lady get out, the judge get out, anybody in the downstairs hallways get out, and you can go to the restroom and we're gone. That's probably what will happen. But right now, you just can't go in that courthouse or this building unless you get patted down.
I'm not giving up my rights at any time, and I'm reserving all my rights
Then
at all times.
fucking leave. Goddamn.
Simmons, understand that. I understand that. And I understand your interpretation of what you feel is the Bill of Rights.
No, there is
the
no
Constitution.
interpretation.
Well, it's your interpretation.
No, it's. You need to read it. You need to see what the Supreme Court has decided on that. It's their interpretation, and it is absolutely.
Well, as it pertains to this instance, right?
I'll go talk.
What? Yeah, so it's. I mean,
I'll be right back,
we'd be
Scott.
willing to
I'll
wait
go
like
ask
10, 15, 10, 20.
Yeah, I'll go ask
Whatever.
him since that's what
My
he
question
That'd be
is,
reasonable, right?
can I ask you this,
Yes,
sir?
go.
May I sit right in the corner
Nope.
there because it is freezing
Can't
out
come
here?
out. We'll go out in the sun if you want.
Yeah,
Let's
we can
go.
go out in the sun. No problem.
No, please do not head to the light. Don't get into a debate with him. That's what he wants.
What is it? Just curious. What did you get a ticket for, anyways?
I don't answer questions.
Well, how are we going to talk then?
Because I just
I
want to
can't
show.
just listen to you tell me stuff without me asking questions.
Well, look. I just want to show you and educate you a little bit.
Oh, and another way, Scott, you can maybe do this if you can probably still just write a letter in if you want to do your plea that way. You know what I mean? If you already file one, then the judge, maybe you can do it that way. Then you don't even have to go over here.
I don't understand how to plead. That's the honest truth.
Okay. I can maybe help you if you ask questions.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
My question.
Like, you don't know whether to plead guilty or not guilty, or you. I don't understand.
The judge can't even answer it. I don't understand how you.
Well,
would
did the
answer it.
judge not, was he unable to answer that for you?
Yeah, I asked him to prove jurisdiction. And this is the law. Jurisdiction can be challenged at any time, and jurisdiction
Oh,
once
Jesus
challenged cannot be
Christ.
assumed but must be decided. That's Basso versus Utah
Okay.
Power and Light Co.
Yep, yep.
Okay, that's the law. That's Supreme Court law. Defense of lack of jurisdiction over subject matter may be raised at any time, even on appeal. Once challenged, jurisdiction cannot be assumed. It must be proved to exist.
Yep,
Stuck
yep.
versus medical
Yep, yep,
examiners.
yep.
Yes, but prove to exist means proven to the court, not proven to you. It means evidence needs to be presented to the court, which the judge can do very simply. And it doesn't matter whether you accept the evidence or not.
Yeah.
There is no discretion to ignore a lack of jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Where jurisdiction is contested, the burden established is resting on the plaintiff.
Yep, which is the state.
These are all laws.
Yep.
Jurisdiction is real simple. If you were in the state where you committed the crime, then that state's court has jurisdiction over you. You're not qualified to interpret Supreme
Nice and
Court
simple.
rulings or law in general. That's why you're having all these issues with the judge.
Now,
What is your question on that?
Hurts.
if they can't prove I'm the defendant,
Okay.
then why
can.
would I make a plea? Why would I enter into contract with the court? That's my question. Why would I enter into a contract? This is all about contracts.
Okay.
Why would I enter a contract
Well, there's
if I don't
so there's
understand the
two things there,
contract?
right? So one, are you saying you're not, Scott?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay. That's one thing you got going. And the second thing is jurisdiction, you already said, was decided.
If it's been decided, then they have to prove it.
They have.
That's the law.
So what are you asking us? How did he come to that determination?
That's what I want to see. That's all I've asked him for, is to prove that determination. That's it. Nothing more.
Okay.
And he has failed to do so.
Did you ask him to do that?
3 times I asked him.
And how did you do that?
In writing.
Oh, is that what you asked him about? Did you get those 3 things I asked him about?
That's absolutely.
Did he answer them?
No, he did not.
Okay.
So how in the world would I make a plea if he cannot prove that I'm even the defendant?
In your whatever you wrote him, did you say you're contesting the jurisdiction?
100%.
Did you use those words?
You're welcome to read it here.
Did you use those words? Contesting the jurisdiction?
What does the top say? Right there. You're welcome to read it yourself. The thing is
I see what you're saying.
Is the law is the law. So how can I even be?
All right, so let me do this. If I go in there and ask the judge, he's contesting.
Don't waste your time asking him a question. He already said he's not going to answer questions.
And the jurisdiction is one of his sticking points right now, and that's what he's worked up about. Can you give me something to prove that you have the jurisdiction and bring it out here?
Not something. I gave him a list of things that he needs to prove.
What is it?
All of this. Oh, I wrote it out. He's got 28.
Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is what I'm talking about. What are you talking about?
That is jurisdiction.
Here comes the judge. Yes, you heard me correct. The judge is actually walking outside to ask him straight, because they're all waiting inside for the trial to start, while this douche is holding court with the sergeant under the parasol.
Well, we're either going to have a trial today or we're not.
I'm sorry?
We're either going to have a trial today or we're not. So if you're not going to consent to be searched, we're not going to have a trial. So you're going to lose your chance to put on your side of things, besides your jurisdictional argument, which I've already considered and denied.
It's not deniable.
You've got a right to appeal my ruling to the circuit court. There are time limits on that. You need to contact them about those appeal requirements.
I'm trying to come in here and
all you got to do is tell me you have no weapons on you.
I don't have to answer your questions. Okay. That is not the law.
They're all bending over backwards for this guy. But if I was the judge, I'd be holding him in contempt about now. But wait, it gets worse.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Fadley.
We're done. We're done.
Mr. Fadley.
Sir.
If you're going to not allow me in the courtroom, this must be discharged.
I will allow you in the courtroom
no.
if you tell me you have no weapons on you.
I'm not. This is not a conditional matter.
All right, we're done.
Your Honor, are you going to determine a ruling on it then, or are you going to set it aside, continue it?
No, I'm not going to continue it. So we're all here for the trial. I'm going to hear the deputy's testimony. If you want to file an affidavit, that's fine. But
that's what I was talking about.
One thing or the other, we're done for today. If you don't want to come in here and put on your case in person, that's your decision.
So you won't be able to show your side. So the trial's still going to go.
Okay, I tell you what. I would be happy to accept this, but in return, I would like to see the charging documents and your proof of jurisdiction. I am absolutely willing to oblige you.
He's trying to do you a favor. This isn't a fucking negotiation. Oops, I messed up. All right.
But in exchange, I would like a charging document. I'd like to see...
The ticket's the charging document.
Okay, then I would like to see a verified criminal complaint, and I would like to see your proof of jurisdiction. I'm agreeing to your terms with the condition that you prove these things.
Yeah.
No, you don't get conditions. That's not how this works, dude.
Oh, look, he's a big fan of conditions now, but only when they benefit him.
Yeah, and those conditions are don't apply to this case. The charging instrument is the ticket, and you've been served with that.
You really are a professional liar. That's okay.
Okay.
Can I see your bar card, please? Could I please see that before I leave?
Dude, you can find that online.
My bar number is 812194.
Not your bar number. I'd like to see
I don't
the bar.
carry my card on me.
You don't carry your card on you?
Yeah.
What is the number again?
812194.
812194.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how's your name spelled on that card?
It's on the ticket. It's on your paperwork.
Could you tell me how it's spelled directly on there? I'm asking you a question.
It's spelled the same way my name is spelled on the correspondence you received.
Exactly the same.
Okay. I don't know whether it's exactly the same, but it's Charles Fadley.
And is there a middle name spelled out? Is there a junior? Is there anything else?
There may be an N.
Does it spell it out? Maybe an N? I mean...
These questions are ridiculous.
Welcome to the world of sovereign citizens.
Well,
I've asked you a question you wouldn't answer it. I've answered your questions.
I'm not obliged to answer your question. You're my public servant.
Is there anything to do with this ticket?
This absolutely has everything to do with this ticket.
Okay. Sir, are we going to have a trial today or not? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Who is sir?
Oh my fucking God.
Yep.
All right, Your Honor, so you're going to be witness to this, Scott. You're trespassed from this building for life.
For the city manager.
For the city manager.
Can I ask a couple questions?
No,
I'm asking a couple questions.
Sir, you have to leave.
Hold on, before I'm asking a question, I do have business to attend.
And they said, "Fuck off." So fuck off.
The building.
Can I please ask you a question?
Oop,
sir,
get the fuck out.
If you're going to trespass me,
Scott, leave or you will go be arrested for trespassing for the city manager.
Per the city manager.
Yes, goodbye.
Do people like get off doing this kind of shit? There's got to be a reason. Like, there's got to be some kind of disability or something that they like. I don't know. There's got to be a reason why so many people do this.
So I can't say for sure that the trial he turned up for in this video were for the same charges he was tried and convicted for a few months later. But if they were, he was sentenced to 90 days in jail and 3 years.
Oh man, he's got that dead look in his eyes. Look at that.
But if they were,
oh my God,
he was sentenced to 90 days in jail and 3 years probation. And it looks like he actually turned down a plea deal of 3 days in jail. Anyway, guys, thank you once again for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this as much as me. If you did, then please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one.
Alrighty, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So have a good night.